She said she was going to switch me to an agent. She said she was going to.
Yeah, everybody's going home for the day now. Or they out doing other stuff right now. But ain't nobody here right now.
It's not 5 o'clock yet, so why would everybody be home?
I don't know. Everybody is out doing stuff, sir.
Uh-huh.
They don't just sit around here.
Oh, okay. All right, okay. Okay, my friend, what office are you in right now?
I just told you, the Tallahassee Regional Operations Center.
Okay, I want some statutes. I would like you to get a pen. I got some statutes I want you to write down.
I'm not writing down those statutes, sir.
Why not?
You was already talking to an agent. Before you call, you talking to me.
Okay.
I don't know what all this got to do with me right now.
What specifically, what office? You're saying that I'm at a regional center and you won't take down some statutes where I have dedicated...
I'm already talking to an extension agent up there. You called the guy's name out, so why are you calling here and all that stuff with me? You were already talking...
What exactly do you do at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, Carlos?
Sir, I'm getting off the phone with you.
What exactly do you do?
I told you all this before.
No, I need to know, what do you do?
One time, I'm getting off the phone with you. You were already talking to an officer, and you told him all this stuff, so I don't know why you calling down here with that stuff with me.
Well, what do you mean calling down? What do you mean calling down? What do you mean? What do you mean by calling down? What? I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by calling down, Carlos Tillman?
I'm going to call upstairs, and I'm going to talk to one of the agents up there to find out what's going on, because I don't know what kind of game you're playing.
You think I'm playing a game? You think I'm playing a game? You swear this under perjury, 837 of the Florida statutes?
Okay, what did you say, sir? Get off the phone with you. I'm calling the agent right now.
You call that agent and you
Goodbye.
and you connect me in.
Please watch and warning, this part to be recorded.
Why do you who am I speaking to, please?
This is Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel. You're in the Fusion Center?
That's correct, sir.
And this, why do you record the line?
We only record the line, sir, if there's some sort of threat that's made. It's not an automatic thing that occurs.
What if it happens to be where a person might incriminate somebody at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement with their own voluntary words? What about that? Will you record that?
If someone does what, sir?
If a Florida Department person at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement own voluntary words incriminates themselves, will you record that?
I mean, if it was recorded and it did so, then yes, it would be recorded. I mean, that would only have to be done if the person records the call, though. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the record of it.
In other words, all the calls are permanently recorded, right?
No, sir.
Why not?
Very rarely are they actually recorded.
Oh, in other words, what you're saying is when they entrap a citizen and that's when they record or something like that? What do you mean?
This is like I said, sir, they're recorded when there's some sort of threat or thing of that nature that's made.
Okay, am I talking to the Fusion Center in Tallahassee right now, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement? Okay, what is your capacity at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement Fusion Center?
I mean, as I explained to you last night, sir, I'm a crime intelligence analyst.
Okay, yeah, okay. Now, I talked to you last night, right? And the number that I'm calling right now, I appreciate you not hanging up on me, but I was absolutely surprised where you refused to write down any statutes of where I would think that if a citizen has gone out of their way to do all kinds of law research to help the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and not only that, there's a statute 943-0311 that specifically states Section E on the Florida Department of Law Enforcement about...
I transferred you earlier. Did you talk to a sworn special agent?
No, I talked to do you know a Carlos Tillman?
I do not know her directly. I'll tell you what, sir. What I can try to do is I can try to get you in contact with a special agent. If you're willing to give me your callback number, I can send them an email to see who's going to be on call tonight.
I'll give you a call back. I talked to you yesterday on October 20th, 2015, if I'm not correct, right?
Yes, sir.
And so now, what I don't understand is I asked you to take down Florida statute numbers of me proving that the cops are protecting American terrorists, and you wouldn't even do it. And
that's not something that my job entails. entails. I assist local law enforcement agencies with any investigative assistance they need. What you need is to have a sworn law enforcement officer take a report.
Okay.
I'm capable of doing.
Okay, so what you're saying is you assist the cop departments in framing innocent people is what you're saying, right?
What I'm saying also, I'm assisting them with official investigative work.
This is an official investigation. I am a public, the public, no disrespect, you're a public servant.
Coming from a citizen, sir.
Oh, no.
You need to talk to a sworn law enforcement officer.
Let me ask you something then. Why is it...
Listen to what I have to say to you.
What do you mean sworn? Wait.
You have to end this call. Because you're not listening to us.
No, wait, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Daniel. Are you telling me that because I am not a sworn officer, that a private citizen will not be listened to and taken seriously by the Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
No, you will be, sir. I've taken you seriously several times when I've talked to you, have I not?
Can I ask you why you refuse to write down some statutes?
Because that's something I'm capable of doing as far as my job goes. You need to talk to a sworn law enforcement officer, also known as a special agent for the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Now, I can get that information for you. If you give me your name and callback number, I will try to send an email to one of our special agents to give you a call back, and you can make this report with them. But that's not something I'm physically capable of doing. It's my job.
Okay, now, you're in the Fusion Center, and what my research on the Fusion Center is supposed to be something to where there is a partnership of private citizens, correct me if I'm not wrong, and the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and every federal agency, and every state agency to be a partnership in eradicating terrorism in the United States. Am I correct or incorrect on that?
That is correct, sir.
Okay, I am a private citizen, and I am absolutely floored why it is you will not take a pen and write down these, because you said you've been 4.5 years, in the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. I'm sure you know your agency a lot better than I know. I'm an outsider who's only trying to protect Americans. You remember me talking to you about those loud car stereos? Remember that? And remember where you said that they irritated you? That you heard them in Tallahassee?
Yes, sir.
Well, Carlos Tillman of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement says he don't hear them. So I'm trying to figure this out.
Basically, the best I can do for you right now is if you want to, I can help you if you give me your name.
Okay, exactly. Connect me to somebody in the Fusion Center there that can give me some answers.
I mean, unfortunately, sir, you keep calling at the end of normal business hours.
No, I didn't call it the end of normal business hours. I've been on the phone. I talked to Andrea. Do you know Andrea, who happens to be the secretary for Rick Swearington?
I mean, I do not know her directly, sir, no.
Then why is it that I was calling a long time before business hours, and it's like all I've been doing is I've been giving a runaround. I told you I want the Florida. I just got finished talking to Andrea Rick Swearington, and she said on the phone there, yeah, they can arrest anybody in the state of Florida. Okay? I specifically stated that I wanted the Supreme Court judge arrested for aiding American terrorists. I specifically told you...
I'm going to ask you one more time. What I can do is take your name and phone number and have an agent give you a call back. If you don't want me to do that, you have to call tomorrow and ask for a duty agent. That's all you can do. Those are the options for you. I cannot report them and end this call.
Daniel, if I've called Rick Swearington's office and I've been given a runaround down to somebody else, I'm talking to the top cop, the commissioner's office of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. Now, what is the reason why I couldn't get Andrea, the secretary there, to take down some statutes? Why not?
This morning, this line may be recorded.
Why do you record the line?
It may be recorded, sir.
Oh, but let me ask you something. Who am I speaking to at the Florida Department of Law Enforcement?
This is the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. My
How you doing, Kara? What is the watch and warning thing? What is that all about?
What's the what, sir?
You said FDLE watch and warning. This phone might be recorded.
Actually, you know what, sir? Hold on. We just got a sworn agent that you can talk to.
What's that now?
We have a sworn agent here in Tallahassee that you can talk to. He's getting ready to get on the phone with you.
Good, good.
Okay, great. Hold on a second, sir.
Maintaining the highest standards in law enforcement, developing and employing the latest skills and techniques. FDLE has earned triple accreditation by the National Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies, the Commission on Florida Law Enforcement Accreditation, and the American Society for Crime Lab Directors. To learn more about the accolades we earn, visit our website at fdle.state.fl.us.
FDLE's website puts public safety information at your fingertips. By visiting us at www.fdle.state.fl.us, you can obtain a criminal history, check for sexual offenders and predators, sign up to receive Amber Alerts, search for wanted persons, and much more. Thank you for holding. Someone will be right with you.
Hello, I'm Research and Training Specialist Scott Granger. FDLE's DNA database houses more than 1 million offender samples. The database is of valuable for law enforcement, providing investigators with hundreds of hits every month, helping generate leads and solve violent crimes. Florida's DNA database is one of the largest in the nation.